What is up, everybody? This is MA Squad Podcast, episode 114. And I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And like always, guys, never forget, I need you guys to hit that like button. You know, it shows us that we're doing a good job. You know, hit that subscribe button so more content, you know, upcoming content coming in. You know, hit the notification bell so you won't miss it because, you know, YouTube be messy. And, you know, comment down below. You know, you can say first or, you know, second, you know, or whatever your opinions on the animes. We would love to hear it, all that stuff. And like, yeah, we have timestamps for the shows of the week. You know, just you want to just fast forward to it. And yeah, also follow us on social medias. You know, we got Twitter,
Discord,
Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So if you like what you hear, follow us there. You'll be surprised what shows we cut off, because we did cut off some shows this week, unfortunately. And but yeah, other than that, it was a solid week for the shows we did watch. And with that being said, let's just jump into it. Starting off with I'm Quitting Heroine, episode 6.
Hopefully,
we find it was this show's interesting because it's not what
it blew my mind. Once we got to his actual story, it blew my mind. I was like, what? No way. So this is regular Earth, bro. I was like, no way. This is
So
just 1,000 years ago. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I was shocked at that too. I was like, oh, so okay, Japan was a real thing, but you know, the demon realm just came up and was like, yo, I want to see the sun too.
We went from like, you know, cities, streets,
modern society back to
fantasy.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fantasy. Because, you know, I guess everyone started sending nukes or like making weapons out of control. I don't know.
It's crazy too, the way because of course the monsters and the goblins and all those other monsters are really powerful compared to how humans are in general. So I was like, damn, so we can't win these battles. I was like, man, the US could do it though.
You're dumb.
But it's crazy that the humans were losing that war, and I guess Japan made these, well, the UN, I guess, or is like
I think it was the UN.
Yeah.
I think that's what the whole group conference kind of thing was. I think it was like the UN gathering together. It was like, hey, let's just put, typical like, hey, put our differences aside. The human race has to win.
Yeah, so we
and that's when we got the
demi-humans, kind of, right?
Like they said, in order to beat demons, we gotta make our own demons.
But they're of course they're demons.
Yeah, there were a special group called the Demon Heart, specimens, and Leo happened to be one of them, and he happened to be the special one, the one that got to live forever, because I guess the other ones.
I felt sorry for him, man.
Yeah, it's basically the curse of immortality. You know, you live so long, and then in his case, being the hero for like thousands of years.
It gave me that Superman vibe.
Not the Superman vibe, but like more in the anime world, Shiro and his backstory. Didn't it though? Like how he wanted to be the hero so badly, and then at the end he was like why? F humanity. Obviously I'm referencing Fate, and, you know, that's all a can of worms right there.
But in this one, he's glad he's out of being a hero.
Yeah, after thousands of years later.
Yeah,
And I guess Leo has been in many stories, legends. Then I was like, oh damn, because when he mentioned a story to Myrnis, he was like, wait, were you that guy? And I was like, oh yeah, I was the sage. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, Myrnis is like us, like what are you even talking about? Like, your story's not adding up here, and I'm like more shocked than anything.
Yeah, he's super old.
You're very old. And I like the whole when in the beginning of the episode, like, Myrnis is more opened up, and he's basically he's a teenager. He's an emo teenager.
Oh, what Leo says to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like how he saw him. I like that too. Where Leo was like, the reason why I do all this for y'all is because you guys are good people, even though you guys are a demon army. I see nothing wrong with y'all.
And I still can't believe you guys didn't kill these humans.
Yeah,
I hate them.
Yeah, even though Myrnis was a trained assassin, because orphan kid trained by assassins and stuff. But yeah, but the Leo story was like way like, whoa, wait a minute.
And it makes sense why he's overpowered at this point,
Yeah. And it's not an isekai. If anything, it's is it isekai?
I don't think so.
No, right? Like, it's like Demon World coming after. It's like, yeah, the Demon World came after humanity, and this is what happened.
So yeah.
But before I was saying when we got into it, it amazes me what I'm quite hearing is now, because I was expecting like generic fantasy. I think I said it many times, but like if anything, this episode in particular, I was like, damn, like this show really cares about his characters, like, to a T. Where like we're just sitting down at a room having these stories.
Even Leo himself is like, why didn't even tell you about my story?
Yeah. And that's I can see that happening, like, a quality in a person when someone is actually listening to you, like, who actually gives a damn, like, you end up telling a lot more than you thought you would. I relate to that. I was like, okay, like that I believe that.
I love the jokingly way he says, like, oh man, you're good at communicating now.
After giving his whole spiel to him.
Yeah.
I guess Myrnis can communicate.
Hey man, you kind of got the episode in a way, because remember how last week I said he's done. I'm like, we got something from him this episode.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm that's why I'm surprised. I'm like, they doubled down on Myrnis, and then if anything, we finally got backstory with Leo, the hero.
Yeah, because we got a little bit during those, I guess, dream sequences.
Yeah, those which I thought was like, like a movie he saw before he got isekai. That's what I was thinking. But it ended up being flashbacks of his past, and I was like, oh damn.
Damn, it got you that way. It didn't get me that way, but I was like, damn. It was blowing my mind. I was like, oh, it's a fantasy, but I was like, what is this future stuff? Is this later on in the future? But it wasn't that. It was literally the past instead of the future.
Yeah, so kudos to this show. I mean,
you know what? It gave me the what do you call it? Horizon Zero Dawn vibe.
Oh, with Aloy?
Yeah, with Aloy.
Like when you find out about
that it was the
spoilers if you haven't played it.
You could kind of tell though, the ruins of the past.
Yeah.
But here in general, the past got destroyed completely, so it was just fantasy.
Basically fantasy. The age of magic took over.
Yep. They're like, screw living the old life, living the magic life. 'Cause magic's cooler.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is the one show I never thought I would keep me on my toes, man. So, who will like this show? And I don't know if I'm 100% about it, but I think they'll like it in our squad.
Oh,
Josh.
think so?
I think so. I think this is his kind of his spiel.
There'll be another show that he would like after, later on. But yeah.
I don't know. But what do you guys think of this episode? If you're watching, I'm quitting Heroine because it's fascinating to me in a good way. And yeah, you want to add last minute thoughts to this episode?
No, just it was a really interesting way to tell us that it's not a isekai.
Yeah, or a video game is.
Or a video game.
This is the world now.
This is Earth.
This is Earth, baby. We have, which would have been Heroine's Run the Show, but like we said last week,
well,
you guys.
Yeah, no, well, I said in general, I was not 100 into it.
We are chainsawing this show, unfortunately. I mean, it was okay show. It wasn't like wow, but that's how I feel about it. But if you guys really want it back, let us know. But as of further notice, Heroine's Run the Show has been cut from the podcast. We have Skeleton's Night in Another World, which would have been that, but I was a big advocate of dropping this show because I didn't give a single damn what was going on in it.
So yeah, you guys didn't reply back, so yeah,
so
it's the cut.
It is officially chainsawed. I'm pretty sure they will watch it maybe for the notice, but as of right now, it will no longer be in the podcast. I won't miss you, and you let me down. We have The Rise of the Shield Heroes, second season, episode 6.
And we're done, I think, with this arc, finally.
I know, we're definitely done with the tortoise arc. Which wrapped and typical,
it
how the pace was going.
It was Chocobo versus Tortoise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Victoria versus the tortoise. And yeah,
I thought that scene was funny.
Which one?
When Victorious was fighting the turtle, it was hilarious.
Oh,
the one-on-one situation. And then the knights, they thought about it. It took them a bit, like, hey, she can't go on her. Yeah,
they're like, damn, this is a cool show. I was like, wait, should we be here? Like, oh, and then the queen was like, oh no, we should leave.
Yeah, she's not going 100% since we're here.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god,
I should have got out of there. But yeah. That scene was pretty funny.
I just love how Victoria just shows up. So,
Hey man, the antenna feather,
Oh, with Philo, I guess.
Yeah, that's the
Morse code.
Morse code, yep.
And
we're back with inside the body again with the whole science.
Yeah, Kyo.
And we learned that he is not bound to his weapon, I guess. He could use anything, I guess, right?
Okay. So Kyo he is bound to his weapon, but his weapon's crap, which he needs his other weapons to be like more powerful, which is the same thing with Risha, which she called him out on, and he was like, F you, girl.
He was kind of like a whiny baby.
He was the biggest baby. He was twirly mustache that he fell into cracks when Risha was like, I don't fall for the gravity spell. And he was like, Nani?
It was just a giant ass baby trying to, be sneaky, but he wasn't being sneaky.
No. And
He thought he had something under his sleeve. There was nothing under his sleeve.
Hey, we should do work, I guess, right?
Yeah. And then of course, the shield hero didn't want to kill.
Oh yeah, I think you called it though.
Mm-hmm.
I think last week when you're like, oh, the shield hero got a new shield, and I was like, oh, maybe, and it did come to intuition when Ost, when that moment came, when it's like, oh, I can't kill Ost, and I was like, I'll do it for you then.
Yeah, he didn't have any grudges on her. That's why he was gonna go full demon, demon shield, but at the end he stopped. I was like, why trying to kill her if she didn't do nothing to me?
Yeah, and then she knew that, and she was like, yo, it's a good thing I came a backup, just like Kyo had a backup, I had a backup. Everyone has backups here. And yeah, our team, our hero teams, they did work,
kind of like, of course the villain had a getaway kind of thing. It was weird. He was just standing there while everyone was looking at him, and then he just teleports out of there.
It's typical freaking like anime cliche, or like show cliche, like they call it too. They do this too, where like they have the guy, they have the enemy, they're like locked up, whatever. Something happens, and they just get away while they're right there. And I'm like, oh god. So we're gonna see more Kyo. I hope he doesn't get on your nerves.
What does he? What do you call it? Where did he go again?
He went to another world, I think. I don't know.
I was confused because I thought they went back to their world.
They went back to the other heroes' world, I think.
Right.
And that's why Nafumi couldn't go, because they were restricted into their realm.
Yeah.
That's when Ost hacked the system. God, Ost was doing a lot of work, honestly. For being the enemy, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's why Nafumi and the gang went into the portal as well.
So yeah, they go into the human realm, I think. We'll see what happens. And then what happened to the three dumbasses? I
mean, they're there. They're like basically juice batteries, and they serve their purpose, and we won't see them this season probably.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
don't have to this way.
If I sound bored talking about this fight, because the fight was pretty boring, but we finally got out of the damn tortoise arc, thankfully, and hopefully this new realm will spice things up.
Not that guy though.
Oh, Kyo? No, not Kyo. Kyo kind of sucks. I mean, it's already a bad sign, but I'm hoping for the best. And
Or do you? I guess Kame, if that guy gets better as a villain.
Kyo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll love to know if Kyo gets a redemption, maybe, or like there's another one pulling his strings. I don't know.
You tell us.
I would love to know if you read Ved in the manga or light novel. But yeah, that is Rising Shihiro second season, episode 6. And every episode I'm questioning if I did like the first season or not. But we have your boy Komi, episode 7. Man, we're already in the 7th episode. That's crazy. And
we're making the team.
Yeah, coming with a game plan, which I kind of forgot about after the whole rap thing, but we gotta get 100,000 likes on our social media, which is hard as we ourselves are trying to.
Oh, jeez.
And failing, it's not that easy. And I imagine, as an upcoming artist, would be even more difficult.
Especially Kongming has a plan. Like,
yeah, no, yeah, he has a good plan. He
See-
even brought brochures, bro.
yeah, that was funny too, because he was like, "Do you believe this guy? What's his name? The rapper kid." He's like, "Oh, does he always dress that way? Do you believe in this guy?" Just making sure.
Kibe?
Yeah.
Kabe?
Yeah. And Echo's just agreeing with it. You're like, yeah.
That's our boy, you know.
And he's like, okay, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, well, he's more distracted trying to perfect his next rap battle.
Oh yeah.
And Echo
Needs to find her own voice.
which I was shocked. Oh, but more context to that. Echo is finally get a studio record recording, which is a big deal. You know, that's when your voice sounds like the best, and that song gets played on the radio. You know, streaming service, all that good stuff. You know,
And I like it in this episode because Coming specifically went to that guy for like, hey, you need to let her sing her song like in her voice, not like imitate some other singer. Because what was his name? Kid, right?
yeah, Kid.
Yeah, he's
Steve
like, oh,
Vito, or AKA the Kid.
yeah. He is like, hey, you sound like this the other chick that Echo would
Yeah,
talk
she
about.
sounds like her inspiration.
Yeah.
Which is not bad if you're trying to be an impersonator, right? Or
Yeah.
like, you know, you're at karaoke. It's like, damn, Echo sounds amazing.
No, but you don't want to be sounding like that person.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As an upcoming artist, you want to stand on your own, bring your own flair. So
Hmm.
you don't stand out from the crowd.
But I
what
guess-
do you do?
But I guess Echo didn't get that get it in general, so she left. And I guess
Yeah.
to find
Well,
her
no-
voice.
Well, she didn't leave. She got kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So she finds her voice.
Yeah, the kid was like, when you find your voice, you come back to me. Hey, man.
And then
This is tough.
it's funny that she opens all the bags, even though he's like, if you're anxious, open one at a time. She opens all three of them in the beginning,
Yeah.
but all three of
Yeah.
them are working. The pudding for Kid,
Yeah.
and this
The-
one is
The permit.
the
The
perm-
street performing permit, the Union of Japan, apparently. I didn't even know that.
I guess that's why maybe we didn't see any singers in the street.
and Shibuya of all places too.
Yeah.
So I was shocked. But yeah, I guess you need a street working permit, and that's when we meet our next character, Namini, which is another street performer. Well, an actual street performer.
Yes.
And she taps on the box and sings beautifully as well.
That opened Echo's eyes.
Yeah.
And there were, of course, the police were kicking her out because she had no permit in general.
Mhm. Nope. And that's when Echo comes in to save the day. I was like, "What's up, partner? Sorry I'm late. Got our permit."
It was funny too. Like, oh, we gotta sing something before they make us we're suspicious, you know.
Call our bluff, you know.
Yeah.
But I like in this whole episode, I like that Komi like didn't go with her like the whole time.
Well, even the manager questioned it too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why didn't you go with Echo? Like,
And I really like this analogy. It's like, hey, you know, right now Echo's are rock, but you know, when you polish it, it becomes a diamond. And I was like, damn, I like that, Komi. That's some wise stuff right there. I felt that, man. Did you not feel that?
I was just amazed, like the manager was.
Oh yeah, and the other time when Komi was defending Kibe, when he was like, "Oh man, Kibe's just the washed up kid. I mean, he's just all hype, no juice," and it's like, y'all don't know about my boy."
Oh, the whole conversation at the bar, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I like that, man. Komi Coming's loyal, bro. Respect.
I wish I had that as manager.
For real. Oh, for real. Damn, having my bag covering me.
Supporting us.
For real. Living my dreams.
Helping us with social media. Wild.
Oh, I know. Komi should be our manager. I need to find a way to make. We need to find a way to make 10,000 likes. You know.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, amazing episode. Just
we got a little bit of everyone in this episode.
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, I can't wait for next week. I can't believe we're on episode 7. Sooner or later we're gonna reach that. To the end.
Finale. I bet you the finale is the girls at the
concert.
Yeah. No, the thing with Komi when he talked about the big group, the trio.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention the Azilla, the group we have to look out for, because they're backed up by a major company, and just because they have small like count doesn't mean anything. It's like, say, the Anime Squad podcast got sponsored by Coca-Cola. They're gonna help us.
Nice.
We're not though.
We're not.
Hey Coke, if you ever listen,
you don't.
We can talk business. But yeah, man, I'll take Crunchyroll. I don't care. But anyways. We have Summertime Rendering episode 3 and 4. We decided to finally catch up to it. We noticed that we were a week behind. Apologies for that, but hey, we're caught up. And
we'll start with. I feel like 3 and 4 are combined.
They really are.
Yeah. But let's start with 3, I guess.
Yeah, 3 obviously. Well, we left off from episode 2 when he told me about the shadows and everything, and the family we were questioning.
Oh, I told you about the whole the little girl. I knew it.
Oh yeah, that she was already a shadow.
Yes, I knew it. I knew she was a shadow.
I think I like that in episode 3 that our kind of like our detective work really paid off, because they showed those scenes,
dude, and especially on 4, but on 2, when the flash happened, I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I already had that feeling when the flash came in, when he was in the room. Oh, the tension in that part was insane too. I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, because all shadows are kind of different.
Yeah.
They're not all the same, as we saw in both episode 3 and episode 4. And this one in particular, when we saw the little girl, Shiori, she kind of just sent a message, and also did the flash, which we'll find out later on in the next episode. But yeah, that nosy little neighbor just barging in there, and I guess since
they're
it's
neighbors,
a small town, they
know each other.
Yeah, but still, man, I want my own space.
The first time I thought, I was like, oh, she's gonna find out like there's bodies or something, but I forgot. I was like, oh wait,
they hide the bodies.
They hide the bodies. Yeah.
Obviously, our boy, Shiori, no, Shinpei knows like they're gone. So like, obviously, to her, it's like nothing.
Yeah, I think they can't see it. Like they can't see the burn mark on the floor, because then she would have pointed it out, maybe, right?
Probably because of his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole what was it?
So all the events that happened, from 1 and 2, do have a cause and effect. Like the cop guy did live, like he didn't die in that. When he encounters the Mio shadow, and it left a big clue. Was like, hey, Ushio left you a cell phone. I don't know what's in it, but I guess she wanted you to have it.
Pretty
So there was
much.
like big clues. That and I remember I said in the first episode, the guy was like, "Hey, I saw that girl with the honkers,
Oh, oh, with that one guy.
Yeah,
I thought it was so dumb. This dude is like, I don't remember that. I don't know that lady until
Yeah.
he brings it up. I was like, you're talking about her.
I never forget.
I was like, you dumb. But yeah, he's playing detective, of course, during this time.
No, yeah. After
And
looping
and his
twice,
and he ends up telling his friend as well too.
which was a big risk. Honestly,
Yeah.
I liked how he pointed it out too. He was like, I'm not 100% sure if you're not a shadow or not, but chance I'm willing to take, and I guess it paid off.
Yeah.
Because because these characters are pretty smart, man. They're not like super dumb.
Mhm.
They're like, because
Well,
even the
after-
friend was like,
after
hey,
even-
you might be a shadow too.
Yeah, after seeing the evidence as well too, he didn't give no doubts or anything. He was like, I believe in you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course the whole accident with the girl, of course. And like I said the last week, man, that sister, yes, it is not really sister, but they consider themselves family. But yes.
Oh, you're talking about Mio and
Yeah.
Ushio?
Yeah, Ushio, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, with the whole fact that that she was murdered, she didn't drown. So that's what's cool that his friend picked that up too.
Hmm. Yeah, it was interesting with Ushio, which obviously that's next episode. And I guess we could just lead up to that, the summer festival
yeah,
being a
summer
big deal.
Mm-hmm. They were questioning it too, because they're like, oh, what was it that they can't pass through there because of the shrine and stuff like that.
It wasn't the shrines that Shinpei know, like if they go there now, like they're gonna get blasted.
Of course,
From
but I'm saying it from their perspective. My bad.
Oh yeah. And they're like, yeah, I mean, we could do it tomorrow. It's just gonna be very packed, it's the whole festival going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But yeah, let's go.
but yeah, other than that though, there was some cute moments. It was basically normal after the whole talk of that. It went to a normal day, day of the festival, wearing yukutas, going with the loved one.
Yeah, our boy getting embarrassed over the whole her wearing a yuta.
Oh yeah. Showa? Is it Showa? Both boys have anything.
Yeah, because they both like her.
Yeah, as we found out.
Yeah. Well, she likes Miko likes him, right?
Yeah,
But
Mio likes
Mio, my bad. Mio.
Shinpei.
Yeah.
But obviously Shinpei loves her sister. And then Showa. There's this square that's happening right now. We all love that juicy drama.
No, he's part of that triangle. He's outside. He's like sticking into the triangle.
He's trying to make it a square, and he's like, "Nah, man."
The other two like him.
Yeah.
The other two step sisters.
And but yeah, obviously the big drop in episode 3 was Ushio coming back from the dead. What?
But so far, what we got is that it's the shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't obviously
Time travel.
It was burned alive and stuff. Burned. Cremated. Yeah.
It was so upsetting to see our MC, like, he was doubting himself. He was like, yes, it's real. No, it's not. It's not real. You can't be real.
Yeah, I just saw you get cremated.
Yeah.
Like you have to be the shadow.
Yeah, 2 days ago, you know, it was your funeral, and now I can't believe it. Yeah.
You're over here trying to skinny dip, or I don't know.
But he was trying to keep her away from the group, because the group is like, well, they just, you know, they're normal compared to him, where he's like,
who's seen it, seen the shadows and everything, what they could do. And obviously with his shadow of Ushio, he doesn't know what she could do, but she doesn't know what she could do either.
And then
or like she does,
and no, she's oblivious. And then of course they don't want, well, she was kind of being herself, I guess.
Yeah, she was being like Ushio would, like he said, and she even knew everything about him to a T, but doesn't remember the accident.
Yeah, it was like right before the accident, I guess.
Yeah, all she knows that she was aka drowning, or like, and the girl, no, Shiori.
Yeah.
But other than that, she knows everything.
But yeah, so he doesn't want to show it to the group, because the group, you know, no one wants to see, oh look, there's this girl I know, and she's alive, really, you know?
Hey, remember that girl we were just crying about? Hey, yeah, she's right here. Yeah, it's awkward, very weird. And but yeah, you know, the festival happens. You know, they're doing their thing, whatever. And Shinpei is like, crap. We need to talk to the priest or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's like, I gotta go back to them. So Yuusha, you stick here, and I go back, and I'll come back for you. I swear. And yeah, so he goes back.
Oh, that moment too, because it didn't come back to me until when it finally happened. I'm like, oh no. Because of course, the shadow, the what's her name again?
Mio?
No, you're the blonde hair girl.
Oh, Ushio?
Yeah, Ushio. She was pretty much innocent. Like, that shadow was, I guess, it was not a bad shadow.
No, like I said, she's like, I feel like she's just oblivious what she is.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't think she's a shadow. She thinks she's the real one.
Yeah, because Mio, the other Shadow Mio, saw that too. Saw that the shadow was an inconvenience. I remember it saying something like that, right?
No, she called her a traitor.
There you go.
And then the real Mio, when she looked at her, she was like, that's not her.
Yeah.
That's a freaking shadow killer.
But that was not the bad guy, technically.
No, obviously Ushio was not the bad person in that situation. It happened to be Shinpei.
Yup.
Which obviously goes back to episode 3 with David mentioned about the whole Flash, which you know, if you don't think about it, you know, it didn't happen, but you go back and you're like, oh crap, that did happen.
So we go 10 minutes before anything happened. No, before, you know, the whole squeezing arm thing. Of course.
Yeah, I think the show does a great job, you know, going back to like when it happened, and you see Mio just having a slaughter fest at the damn stairs, poor innocent people, you know.
Yeah. And
but yeah, the fake Shinpei comes in, and they're smart too. They're not dumb either.
Of course, because before he died, his shadow, I guess, remembers all like the plot before that, so he knows he could get reincarnated. Oh, not reincarnated, but rewind time. Yeah, reloop. Yeah, so the dimension thing was actually true, what I said too.
Yeah, the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
Third dimension. Timelines, basically. Yeah. Or like, you know, parallel worlds. All that delicious sci-fi stuff.
So that happened. So they didn't kill him. They kind of like I guess handicapped him to not go up there pretty much.
They made him a hostage.
Yeah. And
then I guess we were going to see what was their payoff, right? Mother, which they would call it like boss, whatever, was going to show up on this day, which we'll probably see next episode.
That, or maybe the girl probably shoots him.
Shoots mother.
No, no, because remember our MC has to die in order for it to rewind.
Ah, yeah, okay, I got you. Like
Yeah,
he tells her, and he's like, "This is what I gotta do."
Yeah. Well, we didn't mention the girl, the black tuxedo girl, the one we were talking about episode 3, where he was trying to find her, but she found him.
Yeah, this time, switcheroo. She blasts the shadow meal, which ends up becoming like digital VCR noise or something like that. And yeah, she saves our boy, our original Shinpei, and we'll see where we go from there.
Unless they continue it a bit, and then he tells like everyone dies up there, so he ends up telling him to shoot.
I want to see what's like the payoff for the shadows. What are they all planning? What's the whole purpose of copying everyone on this island? Is it to like awaken, like summon a portal, or like copy all of Japan? You know, some diabolical stuff. You know what? And like the shadows are already scary enough, just like pure concept of it, but like, what's the main goal for them?
And what does the tuxedo lady know? I guess.
Yeah. What is she hiding?
Yeah.
Or like how like what more does she know? Yeah. So you know, that's why I love this show. You know, this show's like asks you so many questions. I mean, we could go with our theories. Just a fun time to talk about in the podcast, honestly. And just one more little fun part, you know, other than the serious talk. Man, Shio, when he confesses his love to Mio, she friends on him, man.
Hey, man, she has. I told you she had a love for our MC, man.
Yeah, you just hate to see it though.
Always happens in anime, man.
Yep. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because, you know, I was like, damn, bro, that sucks for you.
Maybe later, maybe down the line, who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe in another timeline.
Hey, now we're thinking. But yeah, that was episode 3 and 4, so we're not caught up to summertime rending. And if you're wondering if we're keeping the show, obviously we're there's no doubt.
I need to go kill my shadow for saying nah.
But yeah, we're definitely keeping the show. I'm glad someone recommended us to watch it. So kudos to you. Shout outs to you. We have Komi Can't Communicate Season 2, Episode 3, or if you're watching on Netflix, Episode 15. And
what do you think, man?
Oh man, the boys back at it again. Oh no, wait, before that, I like how Tadado's like, all right, we're gonna test Yami and Nanakana abilities to read Komi. And obviously knowing Yami and how obsessed and how absurd she is, she fails so hard.
Yeah, both girls fail.
Both girls fail. At least Nanakana kind of was there. She was kind of seeing it, trying to see what Komi was trying to say. But obviously Tano being the Komi whisperer, he knew everything.
He knows.
But yeah, I thought it was a sweet start. And my favorite segment comes up, bro, with the boys gathering around and be like, yo, how would you think it'll go down if we dated this girl? Because, you know, obviously last episode we had that segment with like majority of the girls, but they left out 2, and I'm glad they showed those 2.
Oh,
because what was it? The Orihime? She's basically the normal girl of this damn school.
yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
She's I think that's another girl I like. She's my second.
Even when Tadano was hearing it, he was like, yeah, she is kind of like a big sister. Like, she's pretty dope. Like, cause you know, she like, you know, from the school being extraordinary, like students, or whatever, obscure, or whatever. She's the most normal, which is cool. And then obviously my favorite, Atori, just being a super duper sweetheart.
I think I'm gonna get fired.
He's like, it's okay. You tried your best. And I was like, oh my God.
Getting pats in his head.
Like these, I mean, I like these guys, man. With their interpretation of Komi.
I don't think they look into a relationship with her.
No. I think the fantasy of just getting close to her is amazing, right?
Yeah. What do you think of her talking?
I just like that, with Komi, it was like a soap opera. It was awesome. But then, of course, Komi had to ruin and come in the room, bro. Had to ruin the boys segment.
I love the fact that Tadano was flustered as well.
Oh yeah. Because if anything, Tadano's kind of in that group, just like overhearing it, putting his own thoughts. It's kind of like when you have a group of friends and there's that one person that doesn't talk, but you just love having them there. That's Tadano.
That's wild. I know of a guy.
You know a guy?
Yeah. We haven't seen him in a while. Oh, I haven't seen him for a while, but yeah, I know a guy.
Hey, write down in the comments if you know a guy like that. And but yeah, that segment rocks. I can't wait for next week to talk about that segment again. Bring in more girls. I think we're out of girls, but I'd love to just them make up and I can watch a whole show, honestly.
I don't know, Omar. There's gonna be more. Don't worry.
Hey man, I can't wait to come back though. But enough about me gushing that segment. My favorite segment. Oh, my second favorite. I just love the show. Kaita, trying to improve his communication skills, and I like that he's trying to be friends with Tano. Tano, cool dude. He, other than Orihime, I think that's her name. Her and Tano are the most normal. Oh, this damn school.
Oh, I just remind me of what I thought about couple. What happened last season when you remembered about that whole scene? Remember? But that's towards the end. We'll talk about it towards the end. Oh,
okay. But yeah, Kaita, obviously being the menace to society, they're judging him by the book. They're judging him by the cover, but not. And obviously, it's hard to ask Tano out for lunch.
Master Komi.
Yeah, communication master Komi. Yeah. Komi got them those stare down skills. Honestly, if I was stared at my Komi like that, I'll be scared too, man. It was like, damn. I love his imagination of her though. When he left the room after he was embarrassed. He imagined her as saying go get him. Go get him, champ. Go talk to our boy. And just the whole time she's like, I didn't say that. Oh, I'm scared for Tano right now. And he was acting weird though. The whole sitting next to him.
Hey man, he read from the book, man.
He read the wrong book, bro.
He don't know how to communicate, man.
No, man, he's just trying to have a friend. I understand, bro. It's just Tano should be like, yo, don't do that again.
Well, at first he didn't know what the hell he was.
He thought he was gonna murder him.
Komi was thinking of that.
I love that scenario. I was like, dude,
he's gonna die.
You gonna die. You ate my lunch like that. But yeah, after all that, Tano being the icebreaker is like, hey man, you seem like a cool dude. We got lunch, man. Don't trip. Komi's that you? Get over here. You know, it's kind of like when your parents set up on, like, with their other parents' kids or whatever. And he's like, hey, that's so and so's kid. You should be friends with them. That's what it felt like with Tarumono.
That's what happened to you, man.
It's happened to me many times. I hate it. Sometimes they were just a-holes. But yeah, not about me. It's about, Komi. And I like how Najima came was like, no, don't do that. Let them do their thing. And it's like, oh, that's smart, Najima. And it's like, it's more funnier that way, though. I was like, God damn it. And, both of them being fidget masters. But yeah, if that was the whole episode, would have been great. Fantastic. Another solid episode. But hey, Komi loves to give more, man. And I think the last segment is just
you love the potatoes.
Yeah, man. It was very Japan-esque, kind of settings, like someone calling out for sweet potatoes in the middle of the night. I want one too. I like how the guy kept stopping for her, and she just
it was a ghost.
Good. That was funny. He was like, is that a ghost? Holy shit. Why would you stop though if it was a ghost?
I don't know. It's an old man. He just questions.
True. You're right, bro. He has no fear, right? He's like, what do I have to lose this point? But yeah, the old man kind of gets 2 and 2. He's like, okay, this girl wants, some potatoes.
Yeah, she not one, not two, not 3. How many or more?
But 5.
Nice.
5 sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes. And
here comes the scene, man.
Yeah.
Remember when you talked about him wearing the
yeah, man. I like how he brought it up, bro. He's like, wait the hell a minute. This whole time I was in the maid outfit that day, in front of the whole nation. Holy crap! Like, he was so embarrassed. Like, oh, thank you, Tino. Again, being the most sane person at school. But at the end of it, he was like,
he questioned himself.
Yeah, it's like, damn, but I was with Komi though, and I don't know what I was gonna say that moment, but I should have said it. Should have though. And he went for a night biking, whatever, set his mind free. And I loved his sister. He's like, I'm going out, and she's like, you gonna buy a porn? And it was like, no, what the? No. I was dying, bro. I was like, what kind of? Like, you said that with a straight face.
I'm curious. Like, is that a thing in Japan? Because I don't think it's a thing over here where siblings, like female and male, sleep in the same room. I always knew that like boys sleep in like a boy's room and girls sleep in.
I mean, I think because she's young, it don't matter. I imagine. I mean, hey man, you don't know Tano's family situation, bro.
But it's funny with the curtain thing.
Oh yeah.
I guess they get their safe room, right?
Yeah, they got their own space in their own room. But that was funny. She was like, "You gonna buy porn?" And I was like, "No, what kind of question was that?" I'm not gonna tell you, sister.
She's being honest.
Like, it just so came out of nowhere. I loved it. And then it ain't anime if it don't happen, bro. When Tano encounters Komi, just normal day of night, and he's like, he didn't say anything. He was like, "Hey, we're seeing you, and I'll see you around, I guess."
Yeah,
but Komi, master communicator, since she bought 5 of those sweet potatoes, she gave one with Tano.
Nice.
That was very sweet, very humble of her. And that's what Tano knew right there, that moment. And he asked her out, and they got married, and they lived a happy ever after family.
You wish.
Just kidding. We're 2 ahead. And that's when he decides, like, hey, call me. Like, you know, we should hang out during winter break. I'll love to hang out with you, just like we did in the summer. But yeah, more lovey-dovey in the second season. Showing his true colors.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, I do. It's very sweet. You know, it's sweet, but like for me, like the comedy, like just nails it for me. So I just love the both ratios I'm getting this season. You know, because first season was just pure comedy. Podcast, and if you made it this far, thank you for listening. We really appreciate you listening to this far, and like always, leave a like, subscribe, notification bell, and comment. Comments very important. We do read them, even if it's just first. We read them. But yeah. Well, with that being said, I've been your host, Omar.
This is David.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Lates.